Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Is everything good on your end? Because I'm not seeing that it is. Hopefully it is. For some reason, is everything good? Let me know. This is game 17 of the 1966 Sandy Koufax replay, and I don't need to hear that. We're on game 17. It's at Houston. I think this will be the third or fourth time they've played the Astros. Bob Bruce on the mound for the Astros. The actual game, the Dodgers won it. I can move that up. There we go. Dodgers won it 5-2. Another complete game by Koufax. 9 innings, 10 hits, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts, 1 home run. And that home run was by, let's see if I can remember, who was it? I think it was Jimmy Wynn. For some reason my video keeps cutting out on my feed. But Richard Byer, he's checking in. He says everything's fine. So I'm going to trust him. Let's see. Lineup, I think it's basically the same lineup the Dodgers use quite a bit. Oliver's going to be a second. Seems like second base is the position they change out the most. It's either Nate Oliver or John Kennedy. It's going to be Nate Oliver this time. For the Astros, I think it's the same guys they've used before, except for Wynn. Jimmy Wynn seems like a new name to me, but we'll see how it goes. Let's lead it off. Let's get it going. Not that one, this one. No shaker. We're in the Astrodome. Singles are 11. Home runs are for lefties are 1. For right-handers are 2. So pretty slim for a home run. 5'9", Maury Wills. Bob Bruce is a right-hander. Maury Wills is going to be batting left. 5'9", he strikes him out. One out, here's Wes Parker, 5'9", left-hander. We already know what that is. Strikeout. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Willie Davis, another lefty. I get another 5'9". How about a 6'9"? 6'9" versus the lefties. Ground out to first base. Two Ks for Bob Bruce. Good way to start off. Joe Morgan, little Joe, starting it off for the Astros at 5'8". He's a lefty-lefty matchup, 5'8". Second base X. And that's Oliver, and I didn't write down their I did not write down there. Fielding. He's a 221. That's going to slow things down. 221 and an 8 on a 2. Is a G2 and then a 12 on a 21. He makes the play. So Joe Morgan grounds out to second. Larry Harris, how's it going? I don't know. Is it even the Astrodome? I'm assuming. I just assumed it was. It might not be the Astrodome. 6-3. Lefty singles chance. 1-11. It's a 16, so he'll line it out to second. 2 down. Here's Jimmy Wynn, the right-hander, 4-8. Righty. Struck him out. 1K for Koufax, 2 for Bob Bruce. I'm not, now that you mention it, it might not have been the Astrodome. Tommy Davis. Where'd they play before the Astrodome? I couldn't tell you. 2-4. 2-4 versus a right-hander. Singles chance. 1-11. And it's 11. Right on the money. So a single for Tommy Davis. Brings up Lou Johnson. It's a 3-4. 3-4 ground ball to third base B. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. 5-4. Fielder's choice. Johnson reaches. Here's Lefevre. A 3-5 right-hander. Single, 2 stars. Johnson moves to third. First and third, 1 out. Here's Roseboro. And it's a 1-6. And he draws a walk. So bases loaded, 1 out. Little old Nate Oliver. Second baseman. 3-7, right-hander. Fly ball to center field B, question mark. Could be a sac fly here. Runner on third is Johnson. He's a 1-16. And then that was to right field. Or center field B. And that is Wynn. He's got a 0 arm. And I already forgot, Johnson was a 16. 16. So it's a 1-18 because you add 2. So he makes his sacrifice fly for Nate Oliver. First and second with 2 down. And what am I doing? Sandy Koufax is up. And it's a 110, struck him out. Not a big shock there, but they get the bases loaded and sacrifice fly. Drives in 1. They leave 2. 1-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the second. Astrodome opened in 65, so it was. Thank you, Charlie Jeanette. 1-8. Sorry if I butchered that. 1-8 for Nicholson versus a lefty. It's going to be a walk. Here's Aspromonte. Let's hit away. Still early. Let's hit away. 2-4. A 2-4. Now that's going to be a double play ball. 5-4-3. They swing it around the infield for the double play. 2 down. Here's Chuck Harrison. 5-8. He's a right-hander. 5-8. Second base X. Nate Oliver, 221. 2 and a 3. How about a 3 on a 2? That's a G3. And then a 12 on a 21. He makes the play. So top of 3. 1-0 Dodgers. Should be all they need. I'm just kidding. That put a lot of pressure on Sandy. 2-8. 2-8 versus a right-hander is ground out to first. Wes Parker struck out his first time up. 110 versus a right-hander. Singles are 1 to 11. And it's a 5. So single for Parker off the ballpark checks. A 3-8 for Willie Davis. 3-8. It's going to be a single to right field. And Parker could try for third here. He's a 1 to 16. It was a right field. And right fielder, Nicholson. He's a -1, so 15. And then, but you get a +2 for hit to right field. -1 for being held on, so 16. So I took it up to 17, then -1 for held on. And so 1 to 16. They're going to let him go to third and hold Willie at first. So first and third, 1 out. Here's Tommy Davis. Singled his first time up. 5-6. Yeah, that's driving me nuts. I know it is you guys. 5-6. Righty-righty matchup. Single to left field. So that scores a run. Willie Davis to second. I doubt very seriously he's going to go to third. On a single to left. With 1 out. So Lou Johnson, a 6'11". Right-hander. Fly ball to center field B. Runners will have to hold. So 2 down. Here's Lefevre. 2-5. Right-hander. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. It's going to be a pop-up. So he'll pop it up to short. Actually, probably second base. Pop it up to second. So that retires the side. They had a little something going there. They get 1. 2-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the third, John Bateman, the catcher, 210. Pops it up to short. Maury Wills making the catch. Here's Rusty Staub. Solid hitter, solid career. 2-9. It's going to be a single for sure. Possibly a double. 1 to 13. It is a double. I actually talked a guy up and he did something with it. So that's going to bring up Bob Bruce. I'm not very prepared. He is a 1. Weak right-hander 1 card. Runner at second. 2-7. Struck him out. So strikeout number 2 for Koufax. Top of the order. Staub at second. Joe Morgan, the batter. And it's a 4-6. Lefty-lefty matchup. He's going to fly it out to left. So Rusty Staubs is stranded at second base. We'll move to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Dodgers. Here's Roseboro, catcher. 1-7. Flies out to center. One out. Nate Oliver. 2-7 versus a right-hander. He's going to ground it back to the mound. And there's 2 away. Here's Koufax. Struck out his first time. It's a 2-9. He's going to ground it out to first. So a nice 3-up, 3-down inning for Bob Bruce and the Astros. Bottom of the fourth inning. Sonny Jackson, it's a lefty-lefty, 5'11". First base X, first baseman. Like I said, I forgot to write those down. A 113 Wes Parker. A 113, 14's a G1. And then a 10 on a 13. He makes the play. One out, here's Jimmy Wynn. I think he had a home run in the actual game. A 3-7 lefty, flies out to center. Might have been Dave Nicholson now that I think about it. I think it might have been Dave Nicholson. Hit that home run. 5'9", righty, struck him out. Now that I think about it, I think it was Dave Nicholson. So top of the fifth, Maury Wills. And Bob Bruce is a 6-inning point of weakness guy. 2-9, righty. He'll ground it out to second. Now Wes Parker 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. 6-4. Batting left, center field X, that's Win. That's going to be what? Oh man, I hate this. He's a 310 center field. 310, that's a 9. So it's an F2. And then a 13 on a 10. Makes the play. Two away. Here's Willie Davis. 1-6, righty-righty, or lefty-righty. 1-6 is a ground out to first. Bob Bruce not pitching too bad. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Of course, that seems like a mountain when you're facing Koufax sometimes. 4-9. There have been some teams that get to him, but not very often. 4-9. Righty. Shortstop X. Wills. And Maury's a 327. And a 20's going to be good. A G1. And a 14 on a... Wow, was that 27? No 14, so Maury makes the play. Here's Chuck Harrison, 0 for 1. The 1-3 versus a lefty, ground out to third. John Bateman, catcher, 0 for 1. 6-9, right-hander. Right-hander's a walk. It's a rare walk by Koufax. Second one of the game, though. Brings up Rusty Staub. He's got the only hit for the Astros. It's a 5-6, lefty-lefty, 5-6, and Koufax gets the best of him. Strikes him out. He doesn't make a mistake more than once in a row to the same guy. Seems like. Don't check me on that. 4-11 for Tommy Davis. And this is the 6th inning. 4-11 right-hander. Ballpark home runs. 1-2. So he's going to fly it out to left. 1 out. Here's Lou Johnson, the right fielder, 6-7, and he bats right-handed. 6-7 is going to be a hit. 1-7 double. Anything else he singles, it's a 9. So a single for Mr. Johnson. With 1 out, here's Lefevre. And it's a 1 on the D20. Possible wild pitch. Very slim possibility. No wild pitch. Bob Bruce with a 1. So 6-7. Lefevre is going to be batting left-handed. Double to center field. And Lou Johnson's a 1-16. He's being held on. So 15. No plus or minus to center field. And there's only 1 out. So it's a 1-15, and then center fielder Jimmy Wynn is a 0. It's a 1-15. He's going to try to score. They're going to try to throw him out too. And it's a 14. He makes it all the way around on the double. So Lefevre with a double. And that scores Johnson. And it should be 3. Should be 3. Tommy Davis with an RBI. Roseboro is now the batter with Lefevre at second. One more hit or walk. Bruce is going to have to come out. And it's a 6-7 lefty. 6-7 left-hander. Double to center field. They found that double 2 times. That's going to be an RBI double for Roseboro. That's going to be all for Bob Bruce. We got Nate Oliver, pitcher spot. Wow, Bob Bruce is due to lead it off also. So, man, I hate taking Rusty Staub out. He's in left field. Let's see, catcher. We can go catcher. Ron Brand. Ron Brand. Not too bad against lefties. That 3 column's loaded up with singles. He's going to come in the pitcher spot. He'll be the new catcher. And he'll be leading off. And that means Bateman comes out. And we'll put this in there for the pitcher spot just to remind me. I don't think I'll ever hit the pitcher again, but so the new pitcher is going to be, they've got righty, switchy. It's going to go Claude Raymond. He's a right-hander. Facing the right-hander Nate Oliver. Let's see, what's Kennedy here? What's Mr. Kennedy? Where's he at? He's a right-hander also. And it's a 6-8. 6-8. Fly ball to right field. B. Let's see. Roseboro can tag up. He's going to tag up because it's pretty much a free opportunity. He's a 1-11. And then +2 for right field is a 1-13. Right fielder's arm, Nicholson, is a -1, so 1-12 is his safe chance. 13-19, he stays. So he does move up. The only out chance is a 20. So, runner at third, Roseboro, with Koufax the batter now, 2 down. 4-8. Koufax is a right-handed hitter. And Raymond's going to walk him. 4-8. Koufax draws the walk. First and third, that turns the lineup over. Koufax is not going to be stealing. 4-11. Maury Wills will be batting left. Center field X. Tough play for Wynn. And Jimmy wins a 3-10. Six is a SI2 on a 3. And then a 10 on a 8. 8 on a 10. There's no, so it's an SI2. Single runners advance 2 bases. Maury Wills drops one in. Scores a run. Koufax to third. RBI for Wills. And they continue on. First and third with 2 down. Wes Parker now. The 1-5. 1-5 versus the right-handers. A ground out to second. That retires the side. 3 runs, though, for the Dodgers. That really should do it. By all rights. That should do it. That's ball game. Hang them up. And Ron Brand, the new catcher, is the leadoff hitter, as they did the double switch. I don't need that. And it's a 5-10. He's a right-hander. Third base X. Lefevre. And Lefevre is a 324 at third base. And that's a 9. 3 and a 9 is a G3. And then a 10 on a 24. Makes the play. So top of the order, Joe Morgan. Lefty, 4-8 versus a lefty. Struck him out. 2 down, Sonny Jackson, another left-hander, 3-7 versus a lefty. He's going to fly it out to center. 3 up, 3 down in the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. See, Claude Raymond's a 2-inning guy, so this is his point of weakness inning. They will stick with him. Willie Davis, 112, right-hander single for Willie. He's going to try to get a lead. Holds a -4, though. And what's Brand? You know, heaven forbid I write anything down. +1. So -3 there. He'll try to get a lead anyway. 7. He does not. Willie Davis does not get the lead. Tommy Davis hitting away. It's a 5-0 lead. 3-7. Fly ball to left field B. That'll keep the runner there, Willie. Here's Lou Johnson. 5-12. Righty. Pitcher X. Pitcher's a 3-16. .316. 16 on a 3 is a G2. And then a 12 on a 16. There is a 12. It's an E1. And that was a G2. G2 E1. G2 E1. Air batter to first. Runners advance 1 base. Air on the pitcher, Raymond. First and second, 1 out. They are going to go to the bullpen. Let's see here. We got Ron Taylor or Jim Owens. They're going to go with Taylor. Ron Taylor, the new right-hander. First and second, 1 out. Jim Lefevre, switch hitter. A 6'9" versus a lefty. That's going to be trouble. 6'9". And Lefevre has normal power. We double check here. 6'9". 1-13 is a home run. Anything else, he triples. 10, so Lefevre has hit a home run. It's a 3-run shot. And Jim Lefevre, and I don't know, you get 2 RBIs on that. 1 was on an error, so, and Lefevre is trying to hit for the cycle again. He's already done that once. He's got the single-double homer. He might get another at bat. We'll see. Ron Taylor comes in, gives up a 3-run shot. Welcome to the ball game, Mr. Taylor. 3-5. He's a right-hander. Ground out to second for Roseboro. And there's Nate Oliver. 5-3. Righty, right field X. Right fielder is Nicholson. He's a 3-11. Three and an 8 is an F1. And then a 7 on an 11. Right? He makes the play. Another fly out to right field for Nate Oliver. And that's going to retire the side. But 3 runs again, another 3 spot. That's 8-0 Dodgers. Finally, giving Koufax some run support. He can go out there and relax, throw some strikes. So here's Jimmy Wynn. It's a 3-9. Lefty struck him out. There you go. Dave Nicholson, a 1-2 versus a lefty. Pop out. Fielding, it's not a pop out. It's a 1-11 singles chance, and it's a 20. So he'll pop it up, or he'll line it out to short. 2 down. Here's Aspromonte. 1 hitter so far for Koufax. 6'7". Right-hander, and struck him out. I thought I jinxed him there, but it's no such. Struck him out. Top of the 8th inning. Koufax will bat. 4-11. I doubt he was real fond of batting. I just have that feeling. 4-11. And he's a right-hander. left field X. Left fielder, it is Rusty Staub still. He's batting right there. Left fielder, 313. 313, 17's an F3. And then a 6 on a 13. Oh my goodness, there is a 6. It's an E1. It's an error on the left fielder. Rusty Staub. Koufax reaches. Second time he's been on base. There's Maury Wills. He'll bunt. They're expecting it. He's a B bunter. 10. B and a 10's it's a pop-up. It's not good. Pops it up to what? A 2 pitcher. So Maury pops it up to Taylor for 1 out. Koufax is still at first. That was a 4. Doesn't matter. 2-9. 2-9 versus a righty. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Taylor. 2 down. Here's Willie. Lefty righty. 2-9 versus a right-hander. Ground ball to the mound. So pop up to the mound, ground ball to the mound, strikeout, inning over. Bottom of the 8th inning. Chuck Harrison to lead things off for the Astros, down 8-0. 5'11", he's a righty. First base X, Wes Parker. 113, so a good fielder. A 113, an 8, G1, and then a 7 on a 13. There is no 7. Ground out to first. It's going to bring up the pitcher spot. Who wants to bat against Koufax? Who wants to bat? John Bateman is unavailable. He's already played. Bob Lillis. Again, lefties are pretty much out of the question. Well, I mean, Lee May, again, I've tried Lee May before. His 3 column's pretty salty. He's got some stuff there in that 3 column. I like it. I'm going to give him another shot. They're down 8-0. Why not? It's Lee May time. Doesn't get it though. 6'8". Lefty, struck him out. That's the danger. You get off Koufax's card and it's not going to be pretty. There's Rusty Staub. Again, he has the only hit for the Astros, a double, back in the 3rd inning. He is a left-hander, a 4'8". He's going to strike out again. So we'll move to the 9th inning. They'll go with Jim Owens. The new pitcher for the Astros, he's a right-hander. Tommy Davis will lead it off. He's a right-hander. It's a 2-7, righty-righties, fly out to center. Tommy is 2 for 5. There's Lou Johnson. Jim Lefebvre's going to get another at-bat. That's what we're waiting on now. A 2-8, ground out to short. There's Lefebvre, a triple, and he will hit for the cycle for the 2nd time in this Koufax replay. What does he need? He's got a few triples. He's got 1 there. He needs a 2-10. 2-10. I don't think there's anything on Owens' card. He's batting left. So the 210, and there'll be a shot. He's not going to get it. It's a 4-5. Lefty struck him out. So Jim Owens strikes him out. Not on my watch. You're not going to be hitting for no cycle, buddy. Have a seat. Bottom of 9. Comfortable lead for the Dodgers. Koufax can just, like I said, like he's been doing all game, relax and throw strikes. A 3-2. 3-2. That's different. It's a line out to short, I guess. 3-2. Ron Brand. Usually there's a split chance under that empty triangle. He's got a couple that don't have that. It's usually like this right here. I guess you go with the result underneath. Joe Morgan in the super advanced rules. 6'6", lefty, lefty. And Joe Morgan's going to draw a walk. Maybe a little tiredness, a little lackadaisicalness for Koufax. Sonny Jackson. And it's a 6'5", lefty-lefty, and there's another hit. Second hit of the ball game. It's going to be 1-10 double. It is a double. And 2 stars. Second and third one-outers, Jimmy Wynn. 5'9", right-hander, 5'9", strikeout. One more hit or walk, and Koufax will have reached his point of weakness. Which, if you look on his card, well, there are a few dots. There's a couple here, one there. It's a 1, wild pitch, possibility. It is a 1, wild pitch. How about that? Wild pitch, scores a run. And that actually moved him to third. Yeah, that was a double. So wild pitch. Dave Nicholson still at the plate. Runner at third now. It's a 2-6 versus a lefty. Struck him out to end the ball game. Nicholson, no home run in this one. So a strikeout ends the ball game. The Astros pick up 1 after some Koufax might have gotten a little lazy there in the 9th. 8-1. Dodgers win it. Koufax goes 9, complete. And 2 hits, 2 doubles. One by Staub in the 3rd, and then Jackson in the 9th. 2 hits, 1 run. I don't think that's earned, is it? On a wild pitch. Walks, while you're figuring that out, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 7-2, 9-2, 11-3. And no home runs. Winner, he moved to 11-3. You score on a wild pitch, is that an earned run? So Dodgers, Koufax moves to 11-3. As they dispose of the Astros 8-1. Let's see how many hits the Dodgers had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hits. And wild pitch, I don't think that's not an error, is it? Or is it? No, the Astros did have an error. Rusty Staub out there, goofed up. Nobody knows? Nobody wants to help me on that? An error, a wild pitch. Scored on a wild pitch. Is that an earned run versus on Koufax? Or not? I'm going to say it's not. They did not earn the run. It was a wild pitch. Everybody's either sleeping or definitely not paying attention, that's for sure. That's fine. I don't mind. That's going to wrap this one up, guys. I appreciate you watching. It is an earned run. So if you score on a wild pitch, it's an earned run. Pass ball's unearned. Wild pitch is earned. Huh. Okay. Wild pitch is an earned run. Okay. I will change that. I just want to make sure, you don't want to give him an earned run if it wasn't really earned. Because he's only got 31, that makes 32. Thank you, Steve, Larry, Charlie, Richard Byer, you guys, everybody for joining me. I'll come back. I'm thinking about coming back late tonight for another one. Maybe, I don't know, 9:30 Central, somewhere around there. Late night action. So until then, you guys take care. God bless.